Hi, this is Mr. Spradlin, and this is a short video to introduce you to the keyboarding class. There are three things that you need to do in keyboarding class every single week. Your grade depends on having all three of these things done. The first thing is to get your weekly practice time done. I ask that you do at least 1 hour of practice time every single week. Now that's not 1 hour per day, don't panic. It's 1 hour per week, 60 minutes total. So if you want to spread that out over several days, that's fine. 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, whatever you like, whatever works best for your schedule, as long as you get a total of 60 minutes per week. Now the second thing is to have one of your parents email me and vouch for the fact that you got your typing time done. So they need to keep track too and keep an eye on you and make sure that you're actually doing your typing time as you're supposed to. The third thing is the weekly typing test, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But the typing practice and the typing test both happen on typingweb.com. This is the website that we're using for all of our typing practice during the school year. Let's take a look at that website now. Here's typingweb.com, and this is what you'll see when you first go to that website. When you get there, click on the Start Typing button down here in the middle of the page. It'll ask you to log in. Go ahead and enter the username and password that I sent you in email. I'll put in a test user here, just so we can see what's going on. Your username will be AC for another choice, your last name, and then your first name, and your password is the one that I gave you in the email. Go ahead and enter those in and press the login button. If you mistyped it, it'll have you fix it. Here's what you'll see when you first log in. The ads may vary, but the basic course is the same. Right here in the middle of our screen are the different lessons. Here's the beginner course, which we'll do for most of the beginning part of the class. Start off with the home row keys and work your way down as you feel comfortable, or look in Blackboard for my recommendation. As you get more advanced, you can go on to the intermediate course or the advanced course, but don't rush ahead too quickly. Feel free to do lessons over and over again to make sure you get them well under control. Especially these first three lessons, the home row keys, the top row keys, and the bottom row keys. In these first three lessons, you will start to build muscle memory for all of the keys on the keyboard, and these skills will come in very handy for the rest of the lessons. So don't rush past them. Feel free to do them over and over again as you feel the need. That's your practice. Now your test happens up here on top. Here we have these buttons, and one of them is marked Test. Click on this one here to get to the typing test. You want to do this once per week. It takes a minute to load in, and then when it gets there, you'll get a 3-page randomly generated test. Now the test is always similar every week, but it's not always exactly the same. Go ahead and click on Begin Lesson. And early on in the class, I don't grade based on speed. I only grade on accuracy. So take your time, keep your hands in the right spot, don't peek, and just go through it at your own pace. As you go through the test, it'll keep track of your accuracy, your speed, and all that. But again, don't worry about speed. I'm not grading on speed yet, not until later. But go ahead and go through all 3 pages of the test. As you finish each page, it'll give you a summary. It tells you your net speed and your gross speed. Your net speed is your gross speed after you've adjusted for errors. It'll show your accuracy, how long you took to type that page, and your problem keys. These are keys that it thinks you had a hard time with on that page. See here how it says I'm 33% complete? There's 3 pages. I've got to go through all 3 sections of the test. I'll hit Continue Lesson and go on to the next page. Once again, I'm back at the summary page. And like I said before, this shows you your net speed and gross speed, your accuracy, how long you took, problem keys, and now I'm 67% through. I've got to go through all 3 pages or it won't record the score. This is very important because part of your grade depends on your typing test score. You've got to do all 3 pages in one sitting or it won't record your score. So now I've finished the test. It shows 100% complete, shows my speed and accuracy. I can hit continue lesson and it'll give me a little summary statement there saying that I finished it. Once you've done that, your test is recorded. You can be done with that for the week, but don't forget, do the typing test every single week. Get your practice in, 1 hour total per week, and also have your parents or a tech email me to vouch for your typing practice. I can see your test scores, but I can't see your practice, so I have to have someone email me to record that. I don't record a grade until I get an email. Make sure you don't forget. I'll remind you on Blackboard, but don't forget, because without that email, you don't get a grade. Alright, so this has been a brief introduction to the keyboarding class. Once again, I'm Mr. Spradlin, your teacher, and if you have any questions, please go ahead and drop me an email. I am happy to answer anything you want to know about the wonderful world of keyboarding. Hope you guys have a good time. Bye.